Three, two, one. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in into another of my videos. I really appreciate it, guys. This video slash podcast, we're just gonna talk anime. Today, I really feel like talking about Dragon Ball Z. We have so many great characters in Dragon Ball Z. We don't really get to explore all of them or talk about all of them. There's some characters that made the biggest impact in Dragon Ball Z overall, and I want to pick my favorite from Dragon Ball Z. It's Trunks from the future. Let me explain why. Most people forgot about Trunks, how important his role in the whole Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super story developed. First of all, Dragon Ball Z, we find out that there's even stronger beings in the universe. First, we see Trunks when Frieza comes to Earth. He wants to destroy Earth. We see Trunks. We don't know a thing about Trunks. We have no idea who Trunks is. We don't know a thing. All he does is kills Frieza, King Cold like nothing. For Goku and all the Sea Fighters, it was Krillin die, Vegeta die, and they couldn't even keep up with Frieza. Goku had a hard time, honestly, until he went Super Saiyan. And you see this new character we don't know anything about, and he just goes Super Saiyan like nothing and kills the most powerful being that we knew at the time in the Dragon Ball Z universe. Like nothing. Splitting him half, destroys. To see a character like that is very impressive, and to freeze a couple minutes is just such an amazing thing to see in that franchise. Frieza being the almighty powerful bad guy that everybody and then Trunks comes along and chop him off like it's meat. We see Trunks is no ordinary Saiyan at the same time. He comes from the future. He's the son of Vegeta and Bulma. He tells Goku. But we find out about his story. I'm not gonna touch the story about the movie about him, Trunks from the future. I'm just gonna go from the Dragon Ball Z storyline. I do want to touch very, very good parts of it. I'm just gonna go on the surface because this story about Trunks very deep, powerful, and meaningful. Without Trunks, the Sea Fighters wouldn't have saved the future, and without Trunks, there would be no Dragon Ball Super, honestly. We see Trunks come back to the past. Things go accordingly what a better future will be. We see how strong he is. He's very young. He's already a Super Saiyan. At that time, being a Super Saiyan was no joke. Not even Vegeta was a Super Saiyan. Imagine to have Trunks appear out of nowhere with that power that was very impressive. We find out in his timeline that androids kill everybody. Vegeta, Goku died from heart disease. Vegeta couldn't keep up. None of the above. We find out Gohan was mentor. His story is just as savage as future Gohan. We get to see that Trunks didn't have easy life. He had to become a very strong being. He didn't have any choice. He didn't have any opportunity to enjoy his childhood. He lived through his whole early days in a very different world, just like Gohan. Gohan was his teacher. That's why we see the Gohan and Trunks from the future savage. Their training, their power levels were above what we see of the other Saiyans. One thing I wonder is how future Gohan was unable to become a... That's a lot of questions I do have to ask, and I wonder. However, we're not gonna go into that right now.